I did the mistake of casting before going live. Hey, nice smallie to start out though. Look at that. Smoked it. There's a couple other ones. So here, I'm gonna flip the camera around, put you on my mount. We'll see. See if we can get some on film for you. If this is the only one I get. It's a nice shad. A little shiner. Have a double minnow rig. Some Berkeley gulp right in the top of the lip. Woo! Alright, buddy. There he goes. Look at that. Let's put you guys on this mount. Well, we got the first one on there. So, let's see if we can go hit another one. Because they were hitting this thing as soon as it hit the water. Which is a great sign, man. I can't believe I did the mistake of casting before I went live. But, you get to a spot and you're like, I just saw 2 smallies right there. So I'm going to have to cast to them. And, well, I did, and I caught it. So, my bad. I should have waited to go live. I should have gone live immediately, not wait. But I hit him. Let's see, right over there. Let's see if we can get another one to hit. I mean, it smoked it fast and hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed another one. Oh, I'm already getting weeds. Something's hitting it, though. And that would be weeds. So I caught some weeds for you guys. Hey, they legalized it, so. All right, I'm going to get back up on this rock that was just on where I caught the other one. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I mean, it's schwacked. We will be going out that way. Is that a fish? Or is that a weed? I think a fish bit me in the weed. Like, as soon as it hit the weed, something pulled down on it. That's a good sign. I left my fishing bag up there. I gotta go grab it. But how y'all doing today? So you missed it. It's my fault. I casted before I went live, which is a big no-no. Caught a really nice smallmouth, like 2.5 pounder. So I mean, pretty nice. If it had eggs in there, you would have been like a 4 pounder. Smacked the bottom minnow. I'm casting in some weeds here, which I think I just caught some more. But that's where I just had caught it. It came out of the weeds and just absolutely smacked the bait. So we'll do a couple casts around here real quick because I saw 3 smallmouth when I was coming down, hence why I casted immediately. So hopefully we'll see if we can get another one. My minnows got destroyed though, I'll tell you what. I'm just catching weeds here, man. I'm just weed fishing at this point. I'm gonna cast in the shallow. See if something's sitting right over there. That's a weed. I'm just hitting weeds left and right. I'm gonna have to get out here. One more cast and then I'm gonna walk out. Yeah, I'm just hitting weeds here. All right, yeah, we're gonna move. All right, we're gonna get down. We're gonna get down into the thick of it. I brought 2 rods. I brought a casting rod, and then I have another rod with braid on it. So you guys, look at this old bridge. It's pretty sweet. It's a cool spot. I had to hike a good, it was like a mile on some train tracks to get here. Nothing wrong with a brisk walk, you know. But this is what I caught it on. Oh, you see it? There we go. Sweet. How y'all doing? Hopefully we're gonna go out here into the, off this point. So it's kind of like a sandbar, rock bar out here, where you're gonna go from, it's like 6 foot, or I mean, it gets real shallow where I can stand, and then just drops off to like 40 foot. So it's a really good spot where you can catch literally anything in the Ohio River, everything, whatever decides it wants to come out to play. It's a really good ambush point. So I'm trying to get a hold of this mount. There we go. Ooh, let me take my keys, put it in a bag so those don't get waterlogged. These are the tips and tricks, because you don't want to go back to your truck and not be able to get in it because you broke your keys. I've not done that before, but I don't want to do that today. I apologize, guys. It's been a little bit since I've gone live. You know, life is busy. I'm engaged, so looking at different venues and all fun stuff. There's a good chance I'll scare some fish as I'm walking out here. This is a really cool spot, though. It can be a really good spot for carp, especially if you go for them on the fly. I caught a buffalo carp here on the fly before. Oh, there's a carcass of a fish. That's good. As you guys can see here, pretty shallow. Little lakes. Creek shoes on. But yeah, we're gonna wade out here a little bit and give her hell and see if we can catch some stuff. I'm gonna cast around this point here really quick too. See if there's another smallmouth just chilling. These baits are already torn up from that first one because I had another smallie that hit it as I casted and was fighting the other one, which would have been crazy to be doubled up. So here, we're gonna cast out here a little bit before I wade out, just to see if there's anything chilling off the point. Hopefully not like a muskie out here, because I will get smoked. We got 8-pound test on here. I would have no chance. It'd have to be the most perfect hook set of all time to have any shot of landing it. That's the fun thing about fishing the Ohio River. You have no idea what you're gonna get. Smallmouth, largemouth, striper, rock bass, muskie, walleye, sawguy, white bass, bluegill, catfish. You never know, man. Pretty sure there's paddle fishing here too, but you can't keep a big no-no. I've not got one, but I've heard of people accidentally snagging them, which is pretty crazy. Oh, there's some minnows busting there while I'm casting the minnows through. Let me know what you guys think about this mount. I literally just got it. A chest phone mount. I usually mount it somewhere and then fish in the background, but you can't really hear me talking, which maybe is a good thing. Well, I'm getting hit. Just kidding. I was bumping rocks. I lied. We're casting just to see if something's gonna pop up and smack a bait. But I have some small fish. They're just like biting the tails. All right. I think we're about to, I think it's time to rebait and get out there. Just because these minnows are already torn up. But how are you guys doing? How's your day going? How's your Sunday going? I can't complain. Got some stuff done. Got my crossbow into the bow shop. Get serviced. I got I needed my serving on the bow, which is kind of the wrapping that goes around the bowstring that goes against the friction point against the rail of the crossbow. Got to get that rewrapped, and I brought my brother's over there because it looks like his string needs replaced. Which is crazy because his bow is like 5 years newer than mine, and this is the first time I had to do anything with my bowstring. Is still high quality, but you know, life takes its toll. So we're just using some gulp shiners. I got the bottom one, 3-inch, top chartreuse and white, 2.5-inch, just because that jig there is a little bit lighter. When you do the, I don't even know if you can see it. All right, there's my bottom one. And then your top one here. It's nice to have two baits as well. If a fish misses, you have another one. And it gives you just more presentation. Gets the boys fired up, gets the fish going. All right, well, we'll see. Last time I was out here, I did pretty good. Of course, I didn't live stream it, but you know. How y'all doing here? Let me answer. Is that an old water tower? Oh, what, that over there? I don't know what that is. It looks like an old kind of dock. There's a water tower over there. And then we got a buoy, right, a green buoy out there. All right, let's see. Don't forget to cast in front of you as you walk out, because you don't know what the heck could be just sitting out there on a point. As I said, you can catch just about anything out here, which is makes it, oh, that was a rock, which makes it so much fun, where you're like, you catch anything. It's like Pokemon, dude. Catch them all. You got no idea what you're gonna catch. Hence why you go with the minnow bait, because you can literally catch anything. But it's pretty crazy. As I'm walking out here, we're in like 2.5, 3 foot of water, and then it just drops off. So we kind of want to walk kind of towards the edge. You don't want to walk out too far. Okay, now we're getting waist deep. Only downside is if you let it sink down there too far, you can hit the rocks, that rock ledge. If you hit that rock ledge, they will snap you off. So if you get a bite, you kind of have to, you gotta get that fish up in the water column so he doesn't take you down and break you off. But as I said, I got a catfish rod, so I got rigging for that too. So if we catch something that's good catfish bait, might have to cut its head off and cast it out there, put a bell on it, and just, you know, see what happens. We gotta slow this return a little bit. Got a boat out there. They're waving at us. Hopefully we can put on a show for them. I feel like I can put a show on for you guys. A show would be just like a couple fish would be sweet, especially since I had to walk a mile to get out here. to all good fishing spots, are you exactly supposed to be there? I'm good where I'm standing now, but you know, you kind of have to go through some spots that maybe you shouldn't be at. But that's fishing, baby. That's how you do it. I'm gonna slow down this return a little bit. So we haven't gotten hit yet. We're Eastern time, so it's 5:22 out here. Prime fishing will probably hit here in an hour or so. I don't know how long I will be able to fish, but we'll see, man. At least I caught one. Not on camera for you guys. I mean, once you go back to the beginning, oh, I just got hit by something small. Something small is hitting it right here. And I missed him. So you never know. I've had my dad's buddy has gotten to like a school of rainbow trout in here too. Like you never know with the Ohio River what you're going to get into. I just saw a fish bust. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was out there. Because you could just get a school of saugeye in here and just start hammering them. Which, if that's the case, I really hope I brought a stringer. Because there's some fine fable fare. I'm bumping rocks, I think. Alright. That's kind of the vicinity of where that school was. Come bring it across the current, see if that's the ticket. Just kind of casting around and see what's going to happen. I have other baits. I have heavier jigs I can switch to. Usually when I'm out here doing this type of fishing for smallmouth and largemouth or whatever with the minnow bait, oh, that's a rock. I'll kind of mess around. I usually just do a jig with some kind of swim bait. It's usually kind of the go-to ticket because you can just catch just about anything. I don't know if out there I should be like letting it sink a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. I had a couple little taps. It was something small though. If it's not big enough to like actually take a bite of this thing, it's not really anything that's worth reeling in per se. But how are y'all doing? How's your summer going? You guys excited for hunting season around the corner? I know I am. That's kind of when the fishing takes a little bit of a back seat. I'll still do it, but it's, you know, hunting will take the majority of my time. Gotta fill the freezer. I eat a lot of meat. I need to stock up. I'm almost out of deer. I got 3 from last year, and I'm about gone. And I'm still just leaving a little bit of meat for the landowners. Yeah, you know, you got to keep them happy. They're letting you hunt. I mean, the least thing you can do is reciprocate, you know, your good luck with some table fare. I'm kind of surprised we haven't got smoked by something yet. It'll happen. I kind of just need to see where they're sitting off this point. Those kids are jumping in the water over there. Tell you what, though, the Ohio River is way cleaner than it was when I was a kid. The water was like almost black and looked disgusting, and you could not see anything. Oh, that's a rock. Which is not a body of water you want to be swimming in. Maybe we'd make jokes as kids about people swimming in here. and then just losing a leg or something. Something stupid. How are you guys doing? Feel free to ask me some questions. I'm glancing down here. Whatever you want to ask me. May it be intelligent or not. I like funny things. You can roast me too. Yeah, roast me for the fact I didn't go live before casting out and I saw fish. Like, that's I'm supposed to be a YouTuber, but I just, fisherman brain took over. I just saw fish. I'm like, I gotta catch them. I gotta catch them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. All right, let this thing sit. I just want a bite, man. I just want a bite. I want a tug. I want some adrenaline. Tell you what, though, it's a beautiful day out here. It's like 85 degrees, a little sunny, not unbearably hot. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice for Ohio, which this summer's been weird. It has been, it's been a weird one. It took kind of longer for it to, like, get warmer, and then it got really warm. And then we almost had, like, Florida, where we got, like, thunderstorms, downpours every single day. And then, which usually here in Ohio, like, it jumps to warm around Memorial Day and then stays that way. And then we just kind of go in a drought from July on to August. It was only like 3 weeks ago we got our drought. So it's a little bit different. I don't know if our fall is going to take longer to get here or it'll get here sooner. I don't know. It's going to be a lot cooler though next week. I know that, which is kind of exciting. It get the blood going for hunting season. Get me all excited for that. I can't believe I haven't gotten a bite here yet. I'm failing you guys. Move around here a little bit. I made the mistake the last time I was out here fishing. Oh, that's a fish. That's a head shake. Oh, that's a fish. That's a nice fish. Oh, that's a nice... Oh, yeah. Here we go, folks. Nice head shake, smallie. Let's walk him back here a little bit. To where it's going to be easier to land him. Here you go. I got a fish on live for you guys. Look at this. Dude. Come here, bro. All right. We're going to walk the dog. Walk the dog into the shallows. Nice. Nice, smallie. Respectable. Look at that. Shoo. Smoke the shiner, the 3-inch shiner down below. Look at that, y'all. We got a fishy. Look at that. Shee. This is a lot smaller than one I caught first. It's about half the size. But river fish, dude, they give you a good fight. All right, let's let buddy swim away. We're not keeping smallies. Bro, go that way. There he goes. Boom. Caught a fish on live, y'all. I can retire. You think it's not hard. I usually do pretty decent while fishing. And then I go live, and it's just, For whatever reason, it's a lot harder for me to be successful. It's because the audience thing, you know, the stage fright happens at to like, what is it? 1 in 4 guys. All right, let's get another one. There we go, some gulp bait. 3 inchies. 3-inch got it done. Don't let her tell you that's too small. Be confident in yourself. 3 inches can do what it need to do. I wouldn't know, but I've heard. Stay strong out there, boys. Chartreuse is top part got a little bit torn up, so it's a good old trick. Flip it upside down. Get some more wear and tear out of it. There you go. It's like a crappie rig. High-low rig. Double jig, whatever you want to call it. It works well, though. Especially just casting. Especially if you get into a school like white bass. Because then all of a sudden you're bringing in 2 fish at a time. And everyone likes a good twofer. Everyone likes a good twofer. This is crazy. For the Ohio River, y'all, I can see the bottom. This is nuts. This is not how it was when I was a kid. All right. I think I'm right about the same spot, so we'll see. I caught him out to the left a little bit of that buoy. He wasn't that far out. He was only about 10 yards away when he smacked it. He came off the rocks and just smoked it. I think the sun kind of going away got him going a little bit more. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching this dumbass try to catch fish. I appreciate you guys. At least I caught one. It's a good day when you get to actually catch a fish, man. But let me know how the view is with this. I know it's like a point of view shot. I've seen different people do it live. They probably have better setups than I do. I got a good old Amazon mount from good old China. It's working-ish. It's doing what it needs to do. And that's a rock. Because it's kind of, I mean, it's nice where I can just set it up and fish, and you can just watch me fish, but then you don't get to, I don't know, you don't get to hear me talk and murmur on the whole time. Oh, I see fish busting. Right over here we have fish busting. All right. Reel this thing in quick. Yeah, we have fish that are busting over here and surfacing. We'll see. See if they're hungry. See if they're hungry for what I'm going. And hopefully me waddling over here didn't scare them all away, but yeah, I see some still out there. There must be a school of something out there. And I hooked a rock. That's good. That's good luck. A little harder to cast over here. I have the wind blasting right at me, but boat is hauling. Maybe there were more out. Maybe they moved a little bit. Let's try out in front. As I said here, we got light tests on here. Can't remember if it's 6 pound or 8 pound. I'm pretty sure it's 8. But with the river being this clear, you know, they're going to be a little bit more line shy. Hence why I'm going with the lighter line. Oh, here come the waves from the boat. Thanks, dude. As long as it gets the fish fired up some. Oh, hey, baby. Dana's my fiance. Hey, sweetheart. Thanks for dropping in, Tucker. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for coming back. The stream wouldn't be the same without you. As I said, we walked a good mile to get out here, so hopefully I can get more than 2 fish. One nice smallie start. Hopefully we can get another one. Or a saw guy, or just something, man. We're just out here trying to catch a good time. Maybe they wrote a country song about that. I saw all that stuff moving over here. It kind of quit. Maybe as I was shuffling on over here, I scared them. I don't blame them. I'm a scary guy. Too many curls. Too many curls in my hair. Scared them off. I'm going to go a little slower retrieve on this one. Maybe that'll be the ticket. When that last one, last smallmouth hit, I wasn't reeling in particularly fast. He caught me on a pause as I was just rambling on. That's a rock. All right, let's try a couple more casts straight on where I saw those fish. The wind died down so I can get out there a little bit further. I mean, they didn't look like particularly big fish that were busting, but you never know. It could be saugeye, it could be white bass. We don't know. We don't know. Unless they decide to eat, which nothing's really hitting. So I don't think that school is there anymore, but. Oh, there's something busting way out there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think I can. Let's see. No, I'm not getting out that far. That's something big that butted though. I'm talking. That's a big fish. That's a fish if I hooked into. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it in. Not with the test I have on here. I'm going to shuffle out just a little bit further. Maybe I can get closer to it. If I get close enough, maybe we can. Yeah, they're still busting out there. Whatever is busting, they kind of moved further off the point. The water is chilling the boys. Ooh, you guys saw that? You guys saw that? I was right in front. I don't know, it looked like a smallie. They're eating topwater. All right, let's see if he was going to the left. Let's see if I can bring that past him. I'm going to keep it a fast reel because he was towards the top. So maybe I can get him in here just to smoke it. That was a decent smallmouth. He was kind of in between the size of the one I caught a little bit ago and the one I caught right before I went live. I just hooked some rocks. Yeah, there's fish. They're chasing something out here. Right in front of me. and I can't get them to bite. But then again, what I always say is if there's a buffet going on, why would you want to go for the food that's the hardest to get? You got all you can eat buffet. It's hard to make yours the most tantalizing in that buffet. You put a bunch of chicken wings in front of me, and then there's like one squash. I'm probably just gonna eat all the chicken wings. That's just me though. It's a lot shallower over there. Cat's a little bit too far to the left. All right, we're gonna go a little slow retrieve, couple pops in there. Maybe try to see if we can get a reaction bite. Get the boys fired up some. And the girls, I'll catch girl fish. They're usually bigger. I'm not sexist at all. I don't discriminate on fish genders. Oh. Something just hit my top one right in front of me. Just a little tippity tap. That top bait kind of needs replaced, but I don't want to walk all the way back to my bag right now. It's still fishable. I tell you what though, for all those fish I just saw over here swimming around and all swirling and busting, no bites besides that little tap right in front of me, which that wasn't a big fish in any shape, way, or form. It was something that pulled on the tail of the minnow. Just cast around the point though. See if we can just kind of see, oh, here's some waves. Go on my tippy toes so I get less wet. Try to lie to fish, make them think I'm a little taller than I am. Sometimes it's okay to do that. Man, there's still fish busting out there. It's like 50 yards out. Dang, they're busting. I don't know if you can see, it's that slack water kind of right past these ruffles. There's fish smoking stuff. I can't get, I'm like 15 yards short, 20 yards short. I mean, it might be further away than I'm thinking. It might be like 80 yards, I don't know. I don't really have the heaviest bait, so like I can't get if I had a different bait on there, a heavier jig, I could get close to it. But with this, it's a little bit lighter just because the river's lower. I didn't want to just be snagging bottom left and right. We might have to move back just because those fish over there, they're too far out. I don't think I can get to them. And I'm casting into the wind, which does not help my case in the slightest. I'm gonna say we're gonna do one more cast out here, and then I'm gonna move back to where I was off that point, casting into the deeper water. See if a new fish kind of moved into that area. Usually I'm there, I can catch a handful of smallmouth or whatever's sitting there. And if I need to, I can always get a heavier bait, like a spoon or something, and toss it out there. Crankbait or something, I don't know, something to get the... That was a piss poor cast. I was only 20 yards out. But just get something where I can, I don't know, maybe a little heavier, I can cut through stuff. But I don't know, we'll see. People also really like to use white rooster tails here on the Ohio River because it just mimics a shiner, which is like what I'm doing. but you know, it's a lot flashier, and it's gonna get the boys going. So you get more reaction bites. Oh, I'm getting tapped here. Something right in front of me is tapping. Just pulling on the tail on the top bait. All right, we're gonna move back over. Hopefully not fall in the water. Hey, this time at least I have my creek shoes, because last time I didn't, and I had a piece of glass that sliced like a 4-inch slice on my foot, and that really hurt. That was not good, and it might have been, you know, a couple of happy dads deep. So I was tramping around a little bit more too confident than I should have been, and I paid the price for it. I paid the price for it. That thing sliced me good. That was the end of fishing then. And that was I had Crocs in the boat, and I'm like, I'm going barefoot. Like, not my smartest moment. Not my dumbest moment, but definitely not the smartest. Oh my gosh. My other bait got bit off. Well, guess we're going back. We're going back to the table, y'all. I think I'm going to I'll see what I have in jigs. Maybe I'll put a heavier jig on here. Well, dang, dude. I didn't even feel it. Something bit me off. It's all right. We'll say it's the fishing god saying it's time to mix it up. Which I do have a rod here with braids, so if I really wanted to throw something big out there, I can. We'll see what the tackle box got in it. You never quite, I don't know. Different boxes, I have different stuff in it. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, I do have some heavier jigs. There we go. I think it feels like a 1/4. Do a good old polymer knot on it. So just go single jig. But I don't know if I'll put a shiner on it, or I have some saltwater pearl white too. I might do that. That is kind of one of my go-tos here on the river. They're way tougher. They stay on your bait, and same thing as like your shiners. You can catch anything, and it's got a little curly tail, so you get a little bit more action than just the straight baits. Oh, that's a good knot tie. Didn't get that loop around the head of the jig. There it is. And I broke my line on my knot. That's why you wet your knots, folks. I should really be using a little bit tougher line, though, I think. This might be just like 6-pound test, which is risky out here. Just because, as I said, there's stinking musky out here. You could get you could get really quickly in over your head on a fish. And just if you're lucky, you get spooled if you get a good hook set on them, but they might also just embarrass you. All right, that's a better knot. I wetted it. Sometimes you gotta spit on that thing a little bit, you know. All right, let's see. There we go. Them the golden gooses. Get one of these bad boys on here. Let's see if I get a good look at her. That curly tail. This thing's a little heavier. Jeez, that wave runner put some waves out in here. All right, let's see. Let's see if this will be the ticket. I'm gonna be bumping the ground a lot more, which might be better. Fish the bottom a little bit better. And you know, bigger bait might get the fish going a little bit more. Since it's kind of warmer, sometimes they need a bait they feel like it's worth putting in work to eat. But then again, sometimes with a smaller bait, they want something smaller, just a little snack. I don't blame them. Sometimes you want a snack, sometimes you want a meal. And everyone has their own preferences. I mean, we're all fish out here anyway. Yeah, we got another like 10 yards distance out here. See if we'll get hit on this first cast or not. Probably not. They say it's bad luck. You gotta earn your fish. I'm not bumping bottom too much, which is good. I will as I'm getting close, like here. Oh, sweet. I caught some seaweeds. That's good. Hey, we're catching some. That's a better yeet, tell you what. Let's give it 5 seconds. 1, 2, 12, 3, 2. I think it's about right. It's the type of counting we need in this country. But like I said with this bait, like you can catch anything. So it's, and if I'm not getting hits, I can just switch back. And you might be like, hey, why don't you tie the double rig on that you caught your first fish on? And that's why you don't top your fishing. All right, let's see if we can walk this thing out a little bit, maybe pop out. Might not be able to. Oh, got her out, got her out, got her out. Oh, yeah. Look at that, some high IQ fishing, right? At least I'd have to retie immediately. That would have sucked. Well, I need to walk a little bit over, but you know what? That might be a sign that this is the spot to fish. Or maybe I'll get into a snag that's even worse. And I found a rock right there. Got out though. Here comes some nice waves. Hopefully I can get another one on live for you guys. That'd be sweet. For the 4 savages that are out here watching me fail. I appreciate you guys. You will not get coal for Christmas. You're going to get a sweet fishing rod. And if you don't, blame your family. Don't blame me. It's not my responsibility to buy you guys stuff. Oh, that's good. About tossed the jig right at me. Yeah, that's better distance. Come on, fishy, 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 fishy. Take a bite of my big old lure. My mom said, you know, she said big. All the kids say they're big. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say they're bigger. Come on, bigger fish, come out. Tired of little baby fish. I mean, big old fishy fish. Nice big fish flock. Not too big of a fish, though, because, well, I don't know. That'd make good TVs if I get absolutely smoked by a huge fish and makes me look stupid. I'd watch that. It's realistic. You don't want to just watch videos of people only catching fish and, like, they're big monsters. You're like, psh, dude, no one only catches big fish. Everybody catches dinks. You might start the day wanting to catch a big fish, and then you're like, you know, I'm just going to catch a fish. And then if you don't catch a fish, you're like, I just need to catch a fish, man. Oh, that's a fish. And I lost it. Oh, no. As I'm talking about, that was a nice fish. That was a nice fish. Oh. All right, let's go. Let's see if I can get him back. Dang, that was a nice fish. I should have set it maybe a little bit harder on him. Dang, man, that was a nice fish. I thought I had him. Well, I was talking about wanting to catch a big fish, and I'm out here just missing fish. No, we can't be afford missing fish out here. Here comes a boat just hightailing it right at me. All right, he's going around. I thought he was going to take this route over here. It kind of looked like it. But he's scooting. Scooting. I don't got a big boy boat. I got a little boy boat. Got a kayak and then a little John boat. But you know what? Little boat lives matter too. They can catch fish in them too. I found a rock. There we go. Oh, I got out. I was about to say, guys, let's just pull drag out on rocks. That's the dream, man. Choo! I can feel that sun cooking me. Hello, how you doing? Say hi. I said hi. How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish, y'all. Oh, I saw him. Oh, he's splashing. Oh, he's coming right at me. You gotta keep him pinned. Oh, nice smallie. Freaking gulped it. There, we got him. Gulped it. Look at it. Buddy gulped it. He was not messing around with that thing. Jeez, dude, you don't got to eat it all the way. So that went through your gills. How the heck do you get it that far back? And this bait's almost too big for your mouth, dude. I'm going to have to get the hook out the back. Ta-da! Shoo! Let's go, y'all. Another pretty smallie. It's about the same size. I just saw one bust right there by the buoy. Boom. Did a double backflip. Hey, we didn't miss that one, y'all. All right, I'm going to go cast right where I saw that last fish bust. Ah, that was not exactly there. It's about another 5 foot to the right, but we'll see. Tell you what, that one choked it. I missed the one right before it. That one definitely made sure I was not going to lose it. It was hooked all the way in his gills. Luckily, it let me pop it out decently, easily, but there we go. That's 3 smallies. First one was the biggest one, of course, where, I didn't go live before I cast first. Sue me. I saw a fish. Blood got flowing. I was excited. Adrenaline's up. I want to catch it. Did I think about getting on camera? No, I thought of just catching the fish. But it's a natural phenomenon. They make studies about it, I think. Okay, that's a little bit closer to where that fish was. We got a big old barge coming through. Hey, at least we got 2 fish caught on camera, y'all. Missed another one, and then it opened with me holding the fish, so hey, it was a good day. Any day catching fish is a good day. Just being on the water is good, but it's a lot better when you're catching fish. People were like, it's just nice to get out. That's all I'm out fishing for. You lying, dude. You're out here to catch fish. We're all out here to catch fish. You just say that when you don't catch fish, because I've said the same thing. All right, that's about where I caught that one out, and it was a good bit out there. So maybe we got some fish kind of schooling. Holy crap! Something just jumped right there, right behind me. It was like right where I was standing before. They're taunting me. That was a nice fish. All right, I'm gonna reel this thing in, and we're gonna go cast that way. I casted a little bit past him. It's really shallow, so I'm going to have to kind of reel fast, rod tip up. Hopefully I'm not snagging rocks. Hopefully that fish just comes through and smokes it, or I catch a rock. I caught a rock. Got it off the rock. Let's go. Because I'm proud to be American, or I'm going to snag the ground. I'm going to try to catch that fish that just jumped, but I probably won't. And I'm going to try hard, fail and try again, then cry a little bit. But that's what it's about, and it's called fishing. I'd recommend it to your friend. All right, that's it, guys. That's all the singing today. Unless you catch a nice fish, then I might sing. Shoo! Buddy supports the channel. He said subscribe. There's telling me get out of the water. He saw a shark. I'm willing to take that risk. And if you don't think there are sharks in the Ohio River, don't look up videos of sharks found in the Ohio River. Because they have been found in the Ohio River. Little bull sharks. They found little ones. There's big ones up here too. They ain't doing nothing though. They're just hanging out. They're on vacation. They took a road trip. My gosh, another one just busted straight that way. Bro. Alright, we're gonna The fish are on the other side, the side where I'm not fishing. Understandable. All right, let's see if we can trick one of these fishies to take a bite. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. That was a good cast. It's kind of shallow over here, so I got to reel. It's decently fast. That's right where I'm reeling now is where that fish was. No bites. The boys are buzzing though. The fish are eating, which is great. We're kind of getting into that golden hour where anything can kind of happen. Anything can happen. You catch a rock, and then you get off of it. You gotta believe in miracles, bub. Gotta believe in them. Oh, that's right where those fish were busting earlier. If I had this jig then, could have caught one of them then. Whew, those waves are hitting me right in the waistline. Kind of feels good, kind of chilly. I'm about it. I'll take it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you could hit a like, that'd be sweet. I'm no scientist, but I think it helps the algorithm. Oh, that's a rock. Gets more stupid, more people to watch my stupid show. My failed attempts at catching fish, but you know what? At least I'm attempting it. I'm doing it. I'm out here trying. I should have said that. Any specific fish species I'm going for? Whatever decides the bite gauge. We're on 3 smallmouth so far. I would catch smallmouth all day and I'll be happy. But I'll take like a sawguy walleye would be pretty cool. If I get one of them and they're legal length, they're coming home with me. They're taking the walk down the train track with me. I'll take them to the train station. Jeez, I see fish busting like 200 yards out over that way. There's nothing I can do about that. But whatever bites, I'm happy. And I got like a minnow bait here with a curly tail, so you can catch whatever. I ain't picky. I don't discriminate on fish species. I want them all. Big fish, small fish, medium fish, fat fish, skinny fish, I'll take them. I might make fun of them, but I won't catch them. And that's a rock. All right, let's go. We're going to move back on over. Hopefully you can get something bite on this side. Hey, at least we caught 3 fish, though. I'll take it. It's a lot better than catching no fishes. Geez, I see something busting way out there. I got no chance of making it that far. It was like a 40-yard cast, and that thing was another 20 yards past it. It was a good effort, but there's no way I'm making it that far, especially the wind blowing in my face. There's frontal wind is not a good thing when you're casting to it. Though they say you want to be on the wind-blown side of the lake. Maybe that counts for the river too. I don't know. A man can hope and dream. I think though when this next cast, I'm gonna get it out there and then just let it sit in the water for a sec. Let it go down. Going slow retrieve on this thing, which might mean I'll snag a rock, but it might also mean I'll catch a fish. Oh. And that's a rock. As I said, I'll either catch a fish or I'll get a rock. And I caught a rock. Let's see, walk to the side here. Maybe I can get it to pop off. Probably not. This one kind of feels like it's in there good. That's not coming off. That sucks. This one's gonna have to break off. Oh, I think we broke off. Yeah, we broke off. I think it broke off at the knot though, so that's good. I won't lose as much line. Come here, line. Got it. All right. Should we go something different? Put a lure. I don't know what kind of lures I got. You can see. Try to get more of a reaction bite out here. Woohoo! That wind's a little chilly on my wet legs. Tell you what. Shoot! I don't know if I have anything that's gonna be. That's like top water. I got a spoon. We try that. It's not really a big spoon though. I ain't gonna get that far out with it. It might be best just to kind of stick to what I've been doing then. Yeah, we're gonna stick to what we've been doing. We're not gonna go against the mold. I don't really have like a Rapala, which they work really good in the river, but I just don't got one in here. It's a good way to make me shut up. I gotta retie stuff. It's like you're in the car and you're blasting music. You gotta turn it down so you can focus to back into something. Oh man, I just clipped the wrong line. Wow, that was smart of me. I clipped both lines with my teeth. That's some high quality fisherman stuff right there. That's gonna translate to good fishing. Just cut your line to your main line. All right, take two of tying the same knot. Hopefully this time I learned and I won't clip the tag end and the main line. No promises though. I might do it again. If I do, it might mean I need to start walking the mile back to my truck. Over the railroad tracks. Alright. Alright, cut the right line this time. Yeah, let's go, y'all. Didn't fail. Second time. I learned from my mistake. No, catching a small fish, as I said, would be cool because I could put out the other rod and go for like catfish, but I have these other baits in here I forgot that I have. They're like little squid baits. I guess I could put that on let me see if I can find them. They're pretty cool. I saw them online. I've never used them. They're big old squid baits. They're pretty cool looking, I'll tell you what. We'll see if we break off again and don't catch anything. I'm gonna put one of those on. Put on the braided pole so I can really rip it through some stuff. Alright, so we've been casting pretty straight on toward that buoy. I'm going to go a little bit more to the right and cast off on the other side of this point. Maybe that'll be the trick. Fishing as I walk, which is not always the smartest thing to do. This is a good way to snag into a rock, but you know what? It might work. Oh my gosh, there's a fish just busted right there in front of me. It hit the bait a couple times. We'll see. We'll see. It tapped it a couple times right here in front of me. That ain't about it. was a nice long cast. We'll see. See if this will be the ticket fishing on this side. Kind of casting back through the current and bringing it back against it. Bringing it up current. Kind of helps your jig stay up in the water column a little bit better. So you can fish it slower. Oh, oh, oh. And again, a snag. I thought it was a fish. No, that was not a fish. That was a good old snaggy snag. Jeez. Might be more shallow out there than I thought. It's about as deep as I can go. A little past waist deep here. Oh, and that's that same rock. You think I'd learn? You think I'd learn? Apparently not. Apparently not. I don't think this thing's coming out. Folks, I'm slacking. No, I'm gonna break this. Woo! All right, time to break out the braid rod. Time to get the other one rigged up. We're gonna try one of those squid bait things. Guess we won't be fishing that side because there's a big old drop off that I'm snagging on or something. But I'm kind of excited to see how these baits do. They look really cool online, so I think the smallmouth are gonna like them. There's a couple colors, so I don't know which color we're gonna go with, but we'll see. That rod's retiring. All right. Which one do you guys think? Chartreuse, red? I'm feeling the red, man. They're scented too. Now, I don't know if I should. They are supposed to be like weedless. So I don't know. Because they got the little clip. I don't know if I should put something on the end. Kind of like a little trailer. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a little. This thing looks wacky, don't it? Let's see what I got here in baits. Could put the crawfish thing on there. me, it's gonna kind of look wild, but no, I need something short. Maybe I'll just put a 2.5 inch gulp minnow on her. And that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna look really weird in the water, but you know what? I caught an albino catfish once on an Erie Dairy with a little Senko worm on it. Wacky style. We couldn't catch anything, so I'm like, you know what? I'm doing something goofy. And it paid off. So we're going to do something little goofy. This thing is definitely an interesting bait.